everyone. Uh, Friday again, US markets saw corrections, but today morning, US futures are a bit positive. But Asian markets are seeing some mixed reactions, wherein Japan and Australia are positive, but other markets are negative. Hong Kong is down substantially, basically on account of again tech stock declining, which was continuing from Friday. Uh, in fact, US has come up with some regulations which require Chinese company which are listed on ADR need to disclose financials more in detail, which is not been disclosed by Chinese tech companies. So if they don't disclose, then there could be risk of delisting of those shares from the ADR. So that is creating some uncertainty about these companies, and as such, these stocks are declining. Apart from that, we will have FOMC meeting on Wednesday, where the interest rate increase of around 0.25 is expected, and that is more in line with what is expected. And we had seen last month that inflation continued to remain very strong in US. On the Russia side, Russia and Ukraine side, what we are seeing that the Russia has increased its aggressions in attacking various cities of Ukraine, which is having a larger impact on Ukraine. And post last week meltdown of the negotiation between two countries, this aggression has increased, and that can put some pressure on Ukraine, and Ukraine might come on table and reduce its expectations, and may see some solutions of this war. Apart from this, we are seeing some increasing case of COVID in China as well, which is having some negative impact over there also. Apart from that, if you see the commodity, oil is down by around 2.5%, around 3%, and aluminum and copper are flat, whereas iron ore is down by around 2%, and steel is also down by around 2%. Now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you. So good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, we are looking towards the Asian markets. I believe our market is likely to open with a gap down at around 16,550, levels on the downside. Technically, it has a good support at around 16,500 level. If it's break that level, then selling pressure is likely to be intensified, which might take a Nifty towards 16,370 to 16,300 levels on the downside. Whereas on the higher side, 16,600 will act as an immediate resistance level. If it's cleared that level, then only we can witness momentum rally on the upward, which might take a Nifty towards 16,700 to 16,770 levels on the higher side. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, even for the Bank Nifty also, we are likely to witness some selling pressure and the gap down opening. For the today intraday purpose, 34,200 will be the immediate support level. Any move below that level, we might see some selling pressure, which might take a Bank Nifty towards 34,000 to 33,800 levels on the downsides. Whereas on higher side, 34,600, 34,700 is the immediate resistance level. Any move above that level, we expect to continue the pullback rally towards 34,800 to 35,000 levels on the higher sides. The overall view will remain cautious as long as Nifty and the Bank Nifty sustains below the mentioned resistance levels. Coming towards the Nifty Finance for today intraday purpose, 16,000 is the first resistance level. 16,120 is the second resistance zone. Coming towards the support range, 15,800 and 15,700 are the two important support levels for the Nifty Finance. Stock specific, Apollo Hospital really looks good on the technical front. We believe it has a potential to reach up to 49.20, 49.30 levels on the higher side. So one can go for a long position into the Apollo Hospital. Target we are looking for 49.25 levels. Stop loss can be kept at 47.75. Another stock, Marico, is also looks really good because on the technical front, we have seen a huge correction in this particular counter, and the weekly charts suggest a consolidation breakout. So the positive momentum can see into this particular counter. 525 are the target we are looking forward for this week. So one can take a long position in Marico at the CMP. Stop loss can be kept at 495. Just keep in mind, whatever the call we are suggesting, maintain those calls with the strict stop losses because the market is likely to witness volatility in the coming trading session. I think that's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. See, on the derivative side, on in the last week, we had clearly mentioned that the data was positive, and one should have been buying. It was clearly mentioned when Nifty was below the 16,000 levels. Now we are almost 700, 800 points up. um, Looking at the overall markets, I believe the markets seem to be bottoming, at this point resisting on the higher side. 16,700, 16,800 is a strong resistance on the upside. Now, once this is broken, we might see Nifty coming up toward the 17,000 levels, which also has the highest open interest amongst calls. But for now, range bound trading action seems more likely. Also, one thing to note here is PCR has moved up above 1 after a long time, which was around the zero point 0.6 odd levels. And this is in the last 4 days, this is a good jump. Open interest is very high for Nifty. If you look at the 6-month average, it is almost 1.8 times the 6-month average. So that does suggest that we are high on open interest at this point of time. We need to remove, at least see some liquidation in open interest. So all in all, looking at the overall data, doesn't look like there is one side momentum on either direction. So more or less, it should remain range bound with 16,500 being the support level. If that is broken, we might see more selling coming in the markets going forward. So whatever you buy with 16,500 stop loss. From the stock specific front, GNFC continues to witness good amount of buying. However, the open interest has reached to such a level where now some sort of selling pressure or profit booking can come in. So one can look to book profits in GNFC. It can probably witness some profit booking going forward. Um, One stock to watch out for is MCX. MCX has witnessed a lot of open interest covering, short covering. So definitely this is one stock which can move up going forward. So look out for the same, and we expect some sort of selling pressure in the IT stocks. They are high on open interest again, and might see some profit booking going forward. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to continue, please.
Yeah. Good morning. RBI has barred Paytm Payments Bank from onboarding new customers with immediate effect. The bank has also been directed to appoint an IT audit firm to conduct a comprehensive system audit of its IT system. There are also rumors that a significant number of dormant accounts were found which were opened without conducting adequate KYC on the depositors. This is a associate of the listed company Paytm, where Paytm owns 49% stake. So it will be negative for Paytm. Also, earlier, if you remember, in case of HDFC Bank, due to repeated outages in the net banking and its app, RBI had stopped it from launching any new digital, initiatives. So now RBI has lifted all the restrictions on the bank and has permitted it to launch new digital initiatives. So sentimentally positive, although from stock perspective, don't expect anything major because of this news. Last Friday, we interacted with Sapphire Foods. which is a franchisee of KFC and Pizza Hut. We had already covered this stock in as a monthly pick a few months back. Company has staged a turnaround for the first time in its history this year, and performance should keep improving as after trying and testing various business formats, they have derived one where they are delivering good margins. Over last 3 years, they have reduced store sizes by around 40% while maintaining revenue per store at the same levels because of rise in mix of delivery from let's say around 30% 3 years back to 50% today. Margins should be maintained even in this inflationary scenario because the company works on a 6 monthly contract for raw materials. And plus the industry is having a strong growth tailwinds, so they will be in a position to pass on the price hikes. This is one of the few businesses which we can say will not get impacted by current inflationary scenario. Plus, it also fits into the opening up theme in the post-COVID world. And companies expecting sales to double within 3 years. There is one negative though, that another franchisee listed company, Devyani, which is also franchisee of KFC and Pizza Hut, can operate Pizza Hut delivery stores out of Sapphire's territories. Although we think this will impact only in the longer term, but over next 5 years, if we see, then the market opportunity is huge. So both companies can grow at a fast pace. So we maintain positive stance on Sapphire. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Tech Mahindra has acquired Third Wave Solutions in all-cash deal for up to $42 million. This will bolster Tech Mahindra's digital solutions and services and automotive consulting, design, development, and implementation. The acquisition is expected to be completed by May end. 10-month FY22 sales for the company, Third Wave Solutions, stood at rupees 226 crores, which is higher than FY22 sales. This is positive to Tech Mahindra. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, the top management, Mr. Pratik Pota has he was a CEO and whole-time director, has resigned from Jubilant Food. So in the period of Pratik Pota, the Jubilant Food had shown very good growth in last 5 years. And we had seen a lot of new initiative also being taken by the company in different areas apart from Domino's. They had entered into Chinese cuisine and even biryani also. And now latest was Popaya. So this will be taken bit negative by the management sentimentally and may see some corrections. No doubt the stock has corrected substantially from high of around 4,000 rupees to around 2,800 rupees. But still this will act as sentiment negative and may see short-term correction in the stock. Apart from that, also the MD of Soba Developer, in fact, face of the company, Mr. Sharma, has also resigned, indicating its personal reason and can have some negative impact on Soba Developer as well. So that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.